Hello, I'm Jeff Lockhart, live on tape with a little thing we here at 1800 Seconds like to call the Lockhart Report. It's a little bit me, and it's a little bit you. And now, the news. A bit of stale news about a campaign that never was. Dan Quayle is calling it quits in his campaign for the Republican nod for the president. The former Veep is dropping out, saying that getting his party's nomination had become nearly impossible. Said the oft-maligned Quayle of running for the presidency, "There's a time to stay and there's a time to fold." He then broke it down old school as he stated, "Know when to walk away, know when to run." Prince William of England is considering taking a year off from his schooling to work. The 17-year-old boy, who would be king, is pondering a stint in Australia as a sheep rancher. A 26-year-old family friend will accompany the young heartthrob of Windsor on his journey of self-discovery. You know what they say in England? Nothing will make a boy a man quite like a year spent with a flock of sheep and a 26-year-old man. The Cyclone football team notched up loss number 2 for the season against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. This has given me food for thought. Now, I don't like to give advice to coaches or players. I think McCarney and his staff have assembled a team on the verge of greatness. My advice goes to the alumni. You, the alumni, need to band together to bring something to ISU that is the mark of most great college sports programs: under-the-table illegal activity. All the top teams have it, or have had it. Tennessee, Notre Dame, Washington, the list goes on and on. So my advice to you, the alumni, is adopt a player. I'm talking cars, money, clothes, the whole works. So when the true Cyclone Spirit alumni, lend a hand. Let's get this program on the road. Matthew McCauley, the suspected campus computer thief, turned himself into DPS recently. Or not so recently. McCauley is suspected in the theft of $13,000 of computer equipment. The break in the case came when McCauley's van was spotted outside the English office building carrying a load of electronic equipment bearing ISU tags. The van was parked. No high-speed chase required. Just tow the van. Bang! Instant evidence. Instead, they let the van go off on its merry way. And you just have to track it down later. Lock your bike to anything on campus, however, you don't have a bike anymore. Carry around $3,000 worth of university-owned computer equipment, and hey, we'll see you later. Drive carefully. Just another example of how frightening DPS would be if we let them play with guns. The Democratic candidates for president invaded the ISU campus this weekend. Both men are targeting Iowa because of its first-in-the-nation caucuses. Bradley had the sunroom thundering with polite but reserved applause, while on Friday, Gore dished up a heaping helping of that old Gore charisma. You guys get that one? Officials within Iowa State's Greek system say we need to wrap this news up. So with that in mind, I'm Jeff Lockhart for 1800 Seconds and the Lockhart Report. Once again, I'm Jeff Lockhart, just a squirrel trying to get a nut.